Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of SlateCraft. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Now, between episodes, what have I been doing? I have been a rather busy teddy. I have built myself a little pre-base base, PvP, and I've got myself a bit of storage going, so I can get myself some few materials, because we're going to need materials and stuff and things for our stuff to be building, and mainly going to need a lot of wood. I haven't got much wood right now, but I do have a little bit, so I guess we started. Also set myself up a little cheeky XP furnace, just so I have a way of getting XP. Also got myself tons upon tons of iron and copper, and all this good stone is going to be cooked up into smooth stone, because we're going to need plenty of that. Now, the first thing I want to do today, guys, is I want to start working on a build for some villagers. Now, I have a village over here. I don't like having villages. That village will get knocked down at some point in the future and replaced with something else. But what I want to do over here, and the reason I want it all the way over here, is because I've got the raid tower over there, and I don't want to interfere with the raid tower's village with the village over here. Confused? Yeah, so am I. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to gather some stuff, and we're going to probably level this out a little bit further back. This little hill may need to come back a little bit further. So let's have a little villager set up here, get some stonemasons because we need some bricks and all that good stuff, and we're going to need some quartz, and we're going to need all sorts of other stuff as well for our builds, which means we need to transfer some villagers over here, put them in pods, get a little breeder going maybe, and get all that done as well. But first, before we get too heavily into that, I want to show you this. This is a massive ravine. I haven't explored yet. And as you can see, we've got a mine shaft down there. Now, I have in fact found the mine shaft when I went mining earlier. I actually dug myself a little mine just on the outskirts of the village here. So let's head on down and let's do a little bit of exploration. Now, we're not going in the top one. We are going to go in this one here, and I've actually left this chest for you guys to be able to see what's inside. And believe it or not, I want the rails. In fact, I'm going to take the lot, because we want the rails. That's going to make transporting our villagers about a lot easier. I believe that's part of the ravine. We've got another chest there. Ooh, we got glowberries, guys. I've not actually had any of them yet. Hi, friend. Ow. Thanks for that. Hi, friend. Ooh, we got another chest over here. And, oh, hi. My chest, not yours. More good stuff. That's what we're after, guys. We're after good stuff. Oh, I'm out of space. I can't need everything apart from that. Don't need that. And I definitely want the minecart. So, where they chuck away. No, I don't want that, mate. So what we're going to need to do is grab ourselves a shulker box or two to make transportation a lot easier. So we're going to find a corner where we're not going to get beaten up. Oh, hi. We're going to find this corner here. This will do nicely. And we'll grab these shulker boxes out and we'll just load up. Nicely, and grab that one and throw the contents of that one in there as well. So we've got plenty of glowberries already. We've got 15 glowberries. Now, I don't really know what to do with those. I've not really come across them before. But obviously, we will be using them quite happily. I'll switch my pickaxe for that one. Nice. Right. And there's another chest over here as well. If I get caught in a cobweb. More glowberries. Got a case by the corner right there as well. Which apparently I'm just about in range for. Ow, I didn't want to fall down. I didn't want to fall down there. Yes, another chest here. So we've got this chest here. Which again we'll take the lot because we can. More cave. We have got an absolute ton of exploration to do here, guys. This cave's massive. Another spider spawner there. Gonna bypass that for now. If we need strength, oh, to be fair, I'm looking at doing. Oh, it's a chest up there. I am looking at the idea of doing a mob farm to give me all the stuff I need for mobs, rather than just doing a plain creeper farm. I'll take that. Don't mind if I do. Got a friendly zombie following me around as well. Hi, friend. Go away. I don't want to go away. Where are you at now? Right. Anything else for anything else? Let's put that there. Let's grab these rails. Oh, but you missed some rails out? Yes, I know I missed rails out. It's fine. I can hear plenty of water around. And although they're very, very, very rare to find, they are findable. And that is the lush caves. They are so rare. I haven't found one yet. I've been going through what's in creative trying to find them, but I haven't found one yet. So they are super rare. Not just rare, they are super, super rare. But they do quite... Apparently they appear more commonly in plains biomes than any other biome. So that's where we went. That's where we came from. Right, we're heading out. Let's grab a bit of that. There we go. So we've got some of that as well. And I think we're going to call it for now as a mission accomplished, because we got ourselves plenty of stuff. We haven't even been this side yet. We've got a whole nother side to check through. With tons upon tons of copper. Can I get up here? Thank you. I did explore this a little bit, and I did gather a few supplies while I was in here. But there's a spider spawner there. There's not much here. Not really. I'm going to leave the spider spawners alone for now. But we are going to have to see if we can make a farm with those at some point. I have made a quad spider farm in the past. If we can get another one of them together, I would be very happy, because that would be all my stream needs for the entire season in one easy maneuver. Right, anyway, what else have we been doing between episodes? We come down here. I have made the start of a mine to get my deep slate and other ores and stuff and things. But I will have to do a bit of traveling to some of the hotfix generated areas so I can get more stuff, because they have now fixed the generation issues, so we don't get quite so much diorite appearing and andesite and all that. We just get proper generation like we had before the update. So, but yeah, we'll come back and explore more of this later on, because I really want to get on with getting together the first of our farms, because that would be cool. Did I get the one that's like visible from up here? No, I didn't get that one. Okay, we'll come back for that later. But yeah, I'm gonna grab materials together and we'll start working on a little village area over there. That's gonna need a lot of torching up as well, but that's fine. I'm going to go break all the beds and stuff like that, bring them over here and put them over here. Now, I don't want to double up as an iron farm, so I am going to have one bed for the entire village, which means I will have to break the rest of the beds. I have also got an idea for a brand new farm, which is going to be kind of cool. Right, that shulk box is empty. That can go in there for now. Alrighty, villagers have been moved, organisation has been done, and we have got ourselves a new build. Now, what I've done is I've basically transferred all the villagers from our village into this little hut here. And as you can see, we've got quite a few. They've all got their beds currently, because I haven't switched it over to remove the beds as yet, because I haven't actually locked them all in with trades yet. This fellow here hasn't got a trade locked in, and there's quite a few others that haven't. I've just given them workstations simply to hold them in position and, you know, have a rough idea of what I'm doing with them. Now, I'm probably not going to keep this many farmers. I'm probably not going to keep this many other things either. But I definitely want to get more librarians set up. So what we do need, guys, is we need sugar canes for paper. We don't currently have any sugar canes for paper. And I've been filling out this area over here. And this area over here is, in fact, where we're going to be building our sugarcane farm. So, let me grab my ender chest out. I've got this banner and this armor stand in here. Now, the reason I have these is that I've got a special pack on, which is made by Mr. Foxy No-Tail. So, if I give this armor stand a banner, and I crouch and click, we get all these different things ping up. That one, hello? Why did that not work? Uh-oh. That's a directional one. That is how far away I am from it. Number of days gone. Number of ticks. FPS. Coordinates. Nether coordinates. Where's my chunk borders? Why is the chunk borders no work? Let's try again. Have it facing straight. There we go. That's what we want. Right, so we have got chunk borders with the addition of this pack, which is extremely handy, guys. And as you can see, I've kind of chunk aligned this mostly. It's not fully chunk aligned. Get out the way, Cal. But it's mostly chunk aligned. All the villagers are set in chunks. They're not crossing chunk borders. The only risky fellow... Actually, these guys do cross chunk borders. I'm going to have to move those guys. This guy's also a bit risky because he's on a chunk border, but these guys actually cross the chunk border, which means they could be stood on the chunk border and unload with the chunk border in place. And being bedrock probably means they'll disappear. But that's fine, because they're not going to be staying here permanently anyway. This is just a temporary solution until I get the other one built. But the reason I want the chunk borders, guys, is because, as I said, I've been filling this area over here. And I want to get myself a one-chunk sugarcane farm set up. And a one-chunk cactus farm. So what we're going to do first is we are going to gather some supplies. We have got ourselves our redstone box with some stuff in it already. I do need to make more pistons. I'm a little bit short on the piston front. And I do have a little bit of sugarcane in here already as well as other stuff I want for farms. Now I've got some ice. I've got moss ready to go. I've got some end stuff ready to go. I've got a bamboo, a kelp, cactus, all that good stuff all ready to go, including some pickles in there as well. We need that for dyes, but that is not coming out right this second. What I do need to do is get everything else I need. So I'll cut away. I'm going to gather my supplies up, and I'll come back to you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, stuff and things has been gathered, and I have laid out a 2x2 area there. That is going to be where we put our chests in place. We're also going to want our hoppers out. So let's quickly get our chests down. Now, I'm going to go for 8 chests. I probably will not need this many, but we could go with 8 anyway. And then in the back of this, we are going to put our hoppers. And that actually should be all the hoppers I'm going to need, because the way I'm planning on doing this is I'm going to have it slightly elevated. Like so. And that will be our trough that the sugarcane dropped down into. Oh, that's not the right block, Teddy. No, that's that. Now, I want to keep this all within the chunk, as I stated before. And I have got plans to put a build around this. And as yet, I haven't actually got into the whole designing of the builds fully. But the design for the builds is on its way. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I need to get this bit filled out here. And then for the middle two, I think we're going to go with some glass. Possibly even panes would work, because we don't actually need to worry about the water, because water still won't go through panes, and that should be perfect. And then we're basically going to put a floor in, which will be 1 block higher than this currently. So the floor will be there. We're going to build this wall up and run it along this way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how far back we're going to come. And then we're going to have the water running from the back down to the front, into here, and then into the chests. And that's going to be our farm. So I'll cut away, I'll get the base in, and I'll come back to you guys in just a bit. Alrighty guys, our base is now in. So next thing we have to do is build up a couple of blocks just like that. And we're going to inset this by 1 on either side, so we have a bit more space to play with. And this will actually be the back of the farm here. And this will be the front, so we got that one there. And then we need to have that much gap there. And we do the other one. Actually, it's not enough gap. One more. There we go. 3 wide gap, because this can actually face each other, because that makes life a little bit easier. So this be where the water goes. So what I do need actually is to put some stairs in place. Alrighty, so in the way we've got our stairs, we'll put our stairs on either end just like this. And then we can put dirt on the front. Just like so. And this is where our water's going to sit. This is exactly where the water's going to sit. So what we're going to do is put another row of blocks in behind. There we go. Nice, nice. And then I'm going to use some string lights for the lighting part of this farm, because I don't have anything else to use. I was going to use glowstone, but I don't have glowstone. So this is what we're going to have to go with. And I did have to farm this off camera in between clips to actually have this as well. So yeah, it's one of them things that I will get some eventually. Hello. Oh, mate, I fell off. Of course, what we need to do first, guys, before I put all that in place, is actually fill it with water. Smart Teddy. And voila, 1 light of water done. Let's go break this side and do the water this side as well. There we go. And once you get the water back in, we can put our stones back in place, just like this. And then we'll grab our sugarcane, get that planted. And just like that, guys, our farm is finished. Now all we need to do is put the water down below and ensure we've got enough light going on. We've got enough lights up there. Let's put a bit of temporary lighting in here. I said eventually this will be inside of a build and it will not be a monstrosity any longer. Obviously, for now, it's a monstrosity and we'll have to live with it, but it's fine. Doing the cut glass panes there as well, so we'll do that in a second as well. And that does that, and that does that, and it all goes into the hopper. Now, hopefully this is going to work with glass panes, and I won't need to change that to glass blocks. Maybe we should test this theory out and have a little figure out. Yep, that's fine. And we have now got ourselves a source of some sugarcane. Awesome. Now let's turn this dude off. Don't need that right now. And we can see it in all its monstrosity, all its monstrosity of glory. Because it is a monstrosity at the moment, don't get me wrong, I know this. Alrighty guys, as you can see, the monstrosity that is a sugarcane farm is fully finished, and it looks a bit better in daylight than it did at night. And as you can see, we've got sugarcane growing already, which is awesome, guys, which means we have our first farm laid up and ready to go. Now, I have run out of time for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, hit the like button. If you really loved it, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.